You have one new message.
Rufus here. I've been watching your progress, boy. Come meet me at the Electric Lady Lounge on Ocean. We're gonna talk. No tale. You dig?
Alright, so we're finally going to meet this Rufus guy we heard about way back in the intro. We don't know what he does or who he is, but we know he's important. Now this mission is similar to the one we did with the briefcase a while ago. We have to go from here all the way to the other side of the city, but we have to go even further this time, on a stricter time limit. That being said, you definitely should have memorized the way there at this point. The game really expects you to. And if you haven't, then I don't know how you got this far, because memorizing the route is pretty much a requirement to get here. Let's take this opportunity to talk a bit more about the mission structure. There are main story missions which stay relatively the same regardless of what missions you choose. And the main story missions are mandatory. And then there are optional missions which are the ones we can scroll through. Now, I'm choosing all the optional missions that I think will show off the game the best. And a lot of the other optional missions I don't show, they're just variations of ones we're going to see. That being said, there are optional missions toward the end of the game that are significantly different and even lead to very slightly different endings. So I will show those off. Just like last time, it would be wise if we chose to drive on the opposite side of the road. Our destination is mostly straight ahead, so it's not going to get us there faster, but it does make it easier to lose the cops. This is one of the easiest missions in Miami, and there's nothing here that you shouldn't be used to already at this point.
See, here's what's going down. You're talking to Rufus. The kitten's Jesse. The wheels you driving around this town are making a whole lot of noise. And you know what? I know you. I know your face. You know who this is, Jesse?
He's just some driving cat.
No, he ain't. He ain't just some driving cat, lady. This cat's got gasoline in his veins. Looks like you could use a drink, pussycat.
I ain't thirsty.
Looks like you could use a drink, pussycat. I was at the track when Rusty Slater got a little bumpy with you. Man, you started some fire that day. I thought they'd never put that baby out. Okay, so listen. You and me gonna do some business, see? The cops are babysitting a friend of mine, and he ain't too happy with the arrangement. I'm gonna take him off their hand. You catch my drift? There's a French cat in an armored car. Man, he's one mean, cold-blooded killer. When he ain't in jail, you know some cat somewhere is gonna take a visit to the morgue with a cap in his ass. See, we gonna bust him out. You're gonna drive him away, all the way into a sweet $8,000. You dig? My friend, you better understand about Rufus. You screw up, you better not show up. We got a deal, man?
Small bills.
Fly, man. That's the dog with the French cat.
Right from the start of this mission, it's easy to time it so you can slam right into the cop car's side and deal massive damage. This is our first real chase mission, and it's pretty fun. As far as I know, he doesn't deviate from his normal path very much, but he does make several swervy turns. The easiest way to deal damage to him is to attack him from the side or stop in front of him. Bumping him from behind doesn't do much damage unless he's about to stop suddenly. Now, if we wanted to, we probably could have killed him already. It's possible to kill him really near the start, but that's not in your best interest. This is a multi-part mission, and how close the cop car is to his destination is how close you are to your destination in the second part. So we want to wait at least until he crosses over onto the next island before we take him out. Yeah, it's a rare situation where you get punished for doing better, I guess because they didn't expect you to be too good at it at this point, since this is your first chase mission. I find all of the chase missions to be the easiest, really. But I guess that's just because we have a marker to follow. It's a giant red arrow. So we have to take John Paul to safety, and because we were patient, we're on the same island as our destination. Now, no matter where you are on the map when you finish the previous mission, you have the same time limit. Which means if we took out the cop car at the very start, we would be in a very bad position. We have plenty of time, so the only thing that can be tricky about this is we can't have tail on us when we reach our destination. Otherwise it won't count. If you reach your destination and you still have tail, you can just drive around a bit more until it loses track. You don't even have to drive that far, you can just drive around a couple blocks over and over. But that takes time you may not have. So I'm going to present an alternate method. By the time you reach your destination in any given mission, you'll probably only have one tail on you. If you have more than one, well, just give up and restart. But usually when you reach your destination, if you still have tail, it'll just be one. The cops seem to get somewhat less aggressive when you're near your destination, but not so much so that you lose them entirely. Now we're here, but we haven't lost the tail. The thing is, cop cars are very fragile. Far more than our car, and we could probably kill 4 cop cars with our full life bar. So taking out this one car, not a problem, and after he's dead, well, we technically lost the tail, so it counts.